Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Freelancing FM. I'm so excited to dive into today's topic, marketing yourself as a freelancer. You know, a lot of us dream of freelancing for the flexibility, creativity, and freedom, but quickly discover that it's not enough to just hang out a shingle and wait for clients. You've got to get the word out in a compelling way, without feeling sleazy about it. We're here today to share insights on how to do exactly that.
Absolutely. There's this moment in every freelancer's journey where you realize, wait, just posting my services on a platform or telling friends about what I do might not be cutting it. It's a competitive market out there, so standing out is essential. Let's start by talking about the foundation of all marketing strategies, finding a niche and identifying your target audience. Don't you think that's the number one thing that can transform your business?
It really is. I've seen freelancers who do everything for everyone, and they end up overwhelmed, underpaid, and struggling to communicate what they actually do best. When you niche down, whether it's creating websites for fitness coaches or writing ad copy for tech startups, you gain clarity. Your potential clients instantly think, oh, you're exactly what I need. And that helps differentiate you from the thousands of generalists out there. The key, though, is making sure the niche you choose can actually pay you.
That's such an important caveat. I've met talented folks who pick something super narrow, like designing logos for indie bands. They might love it, but if those bands don't have a budget, you'll be stuck. So do a bit of research first. Find a niche you enjoy and that has genuine demand. Once you nail that, your marketing messages get laser focused. Suddenly, you're not just a random designer or writer. You're the specialist who solves a specific problem.
Exactly. And once you know your audience and niche, you can build a distinct personal brand around it. Think of your brand as your online personality, but also your reputation. It's the vibe people get when they land on your website or your social media. Maybe you're quirky and fun, maybe you're polished and authoritative. Whatever it is, lean into it consistently. Consistency is what people remember, right?
For sure, one big mistake freelancers make is a mismatch in tone. They might be super playful on Twitter, but ultra formal on LinkedIn, and potential clients get confused. Also, don't underestimate visuals. Your colors, logo, and even the typography on your website can say a lot about you. Add to that a tagline that captures your niche, and you've got a powerful first impression. When people see you've invested in your own branding, it signals you take your craft seriously.
Speaking of taking your craft seriously, let's talk content marketing and thought leadership. This can be a game changer. Maybe you start a blog, a YouTube channel, or a podcast series, anything that showcases your knowledge. By regularly posting tips, tutorials, or insights, you build a kind of trust with your audience. They realize you're not just claiming expertise, you're demonstrating it. It's basically marketing without constantly shouting, "Hire me."
Right. People love learning from authentic voices. If you're a web developer, share little coding hacks or case studies. If you're a copywriter, talk about how you structure a great sales page. Over time, potential clients who follow your content will reach out because they've already benefited from your free material. Plus, you don't have to give away every trade secret. You just show that you know your stuff and you're generous enough to help people get a taste of your expertise.
There's also the social proof factor. When folks see others commenting, liking, or sharing your content, it underlines that you're a credible voice. And that leads nicely into our next topic, word of mouth and referrals. Let's be honest, a lot of us rely on them, but we don't always maximize their potential.
Exactly. Referrals don't just happen by magic, though sometimes they do, which is awesome. But often, you need to politely ask. If you deliver a stellar project, don't be shy about saying, hey, if you know anyone else who might need this kind of help, I'd love it if you pass my name along. You can even offer a referral discount or a small bonus. And don't forget to follow up with past clients. They'll appreciate the check-in, and it keeps you top of mind if they encounter someone who needs your services.
And while you're at it, collect testimonials from those satisfied clients. Putting those quotes on your website or LinkedIn profile is like having mini salespeople talking you up around the clock. People trust reviews from real clients more than any self-praise. It's an extra layer of credibility that tells prospects, someone else has tested this freelancer's services and it worked for them.
Couldn't agree more. Now, one of the trickiest parts of freelancing, yet a crucial element of marketing, is positioning and pricing. I think we've all been there, undercharging because we're afraid people will say no. But ironically, underpricing can lead to the worst clients and more headaches. Isn't that the truth?
Oh yes, I learned that the hard way. Bargain hunting clients often demand the most and pay the least. When you position yourself with a higher rate that reflects your expertise, you attract clients who appreciate your professionalism. And if you can demonstrate the ROI of what you do, like showing how your design converts more leads or your coding saves them hours per week, people are more willing to invest. It's not about being greedy. It's about valuing your own skill set.
And if you ever face sticker shock from a potential client, you can talk about scaling back the project scope instead of slashing your prices outright. That way, you maintain your value while still accommodating their budget constraints. It's a healthier negotiation method that keeps respect and professionalism intact.
So, to recap, the steps we've mentioned, defining your niche, building a brand, sharing valuable content, using referrals, and positioning yourself at a fair rate, all come together to create a marketing machine that runs on authenticity and quality. It might feel overwhelming at first, but you don't have to do it all overnight. Pick one step to focus on. Maybe that's clarifying your niche or revamping your branding this week. Then move on to the next.
Absolutely. Progress is more important than perfection. And remember, every social media post, blog article, or coffee chat is an opportunity to tell your story. People love stories. They're more memorable than a list of bullet points about your services. If you put genuine energy into showing how and why you solve problems, you'll stand out in a noisy market.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, folks, that's a wrap on this episode of Freelancing FM. We hope this conversation helps you craft a more confident, targeted approach to marketing yourself. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time when we explore even more ways to thrive in the freelance world.
Thanks so much, everyone. Remember to keep refining your message, keep showing your value, and believe in the unique perspective you bring to the table. Have a great day and see you on our next episode.